Hi guys, Tech here, and I wanted to give everybody a little bit of an update about what's going on with me and why you maybe haven't seen as many videos, especially at this point into the league, as you normally do. I am currently learning a new programming language for the next 9-ish weeks, so I will still try to keep everything as up to date as possible. Like, I'm still checking YouTube every day. I'm still checking the forums like every other day. But just a heads up, if I don't respond back as quickly as I normally do, it's because I'm most likely in school or learning. It's not that I'm trying to purposely avoid you. But still, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will also post a link to the guild Discord. That way, when I am on, you can kind of hop in and ask questions as well. I'm trying to do the best I can and manage everything at once, but it is a little bit overwhelming as the training is essentially like 50 to 60 hours a week worth of work that I have to get done. So doing that on top of trying to make content is a little bit hard. And luckily, this is kind of the league to have the fall off, it seems like, because a lot of the player base seems to have fallen off. But I did want to just give you a quick update about what's going on with me and kind of what to expect. As I have breaks, I will try to get more in there and be more involved when I'm not cramming. And my head can handle basically going through everything that involves with new content. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and have a wonderful time in Sentinel League if you are enjoying it. If you aren't enjoying it, there is nothing wrong with skipping a league and coming back, because typically the league after a patch that was not well received, it's either gone or they make very significant improvements. On a personal note, I don't think they're quite there yet. I think that they need to either up rewards or lower magic and rare monsters health, or give them a percentage of diminishing return per effect, because it's just weird how it's worked. Like, the game wasn't like, our magic monsters are old rares and our new rares are like 4 and 5 times what an old rare was. And I think the way to implement Arch Nemesis is for there to be like 1 to 2 a zone, and it's fine. And then maybe you have smaller Arch Nemesis tags that are one specific point. So it's just the toxic on death, or it's just the chaos res, or it's just the blah, 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 blah. You know, insert skill here, where it's just that one token of it, and they change the keywords around to make logical sense. And I think that's what needs to go on magic monsters. And then they should probably only have, and then like, if you're only gonna have 1 to 2 arch nemesis in an area, they can have 3 modifiers and that's okay. And then you just have 1 on magic of the sub modifiers and like 2 to 3 of the sub modifiers on rares, and I think it's fine. Or they need to drastically reduce the monster life and the monster defenses to compensate for the giant buffs they're giving them, I think is one of the ways that they have to do it. Or they have to give us more power back in gem, because if you remember back in 3.15, they took away a lot of gem power, and I think that you either had to give us more power back, which I don't think they want to do, or you have to bring monster down just a hair. Because like, Sentinel is very good. It's very good of mechanic wise. It's really good. However, the actual Arch Nemesis implementation is not good, and it's probably a bit overtuned for the majority of the people that play this game. There are going to be people that absolutely love the rework, and that's fine, and that's a good thing. They enjoy the harder content. But those people were designing a system called hard mode for, essentially. And I think you have to make it where there's less of a drastic ramp in difficulty to get the middle of the player base and to make sure that the game is well received. Because if PoE 2 comes out like this, I don't know how well Path of Exile is going to do, because they're also going to be competing with other similar games at that time that are also releasing, like Diablo 4. And it worries me that they're kind of going this direction where it feels not necessarily unfair, but it feels like it's improperly balanced. And it never is a good feeling as a player when you deal with improper balance, because it feels like your time is not being rewarded. And that's really, I think, what the root of the issue is. It's not the increase of difficulty. It's that the rewards aren't there for the increase in difficulty. So I think you either had to really scale up rewards or you had to really tone them back down, much closer to what they used to be. And I think it's fine. But if you're enjoying it, by all means enjoy it. If you're not having a good time, hey, it's okay to take a break for a little bit, and then maybe come back next league and see what's going on. Or maybe at the end of the league, you may just like take a couple weeks off, and then you may just ask, hey, is it any better? And that's okay too. Don't feel like you're forced to play something you don't enjoy. It's a game after. And as much as I love this and I want it to succeed, I'll also be the first one to say, if you're not having fun, take a break, because your enjoyment is what matters when dealing with games, not the developer's enjoyment. That doesn't matter. It's your enjoyment. What you personally find fun is what actually matters. And so keep that in mind. Like, just keep it in mind that if you're not enjoying it, it's okay to take a break. And if you are enjoying it, dig in, have fun, enjoy the league. But anyway, I will see you guys later, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye for now.